Sounds alright.
Yeah, I would say so. Honestly, Sam, I'm just astonished with the rowdiness that is your audience at the Minecraft movies.
I know, right? It's just ridiculous. I don't understand.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, you're the one that works at a theater, managing the popcorn stands.
More or less.
Well, Sam, before you got there, Amy had just showed up to her ship, and the fucking popcorn, copper, stopped heating up, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god.
Crazy stuff.
But Heather's a DD, she knows that popper. So she came in, I'll handle it.
Oh, Sienna, I think you left your push on. It's just
What?
It's echoing a little bit. Her thing is still lit up.
Yeah, it's just a solid green. We didn't have the echo before.
Test. Is it better?
Yeah, seems better to me.
Okay.
But without further ado, hello everyone, and welcome to One Piece DnD Dungeons and Devilfruits. I'm your DM Orion, and with us, as always, is Captain Akisu Blackburn, played by Mika.
What up?
Congratulations on not having a hangover after board night.
Hell yeah.
And as always, our medical expert in chief, Snyder, played by Mr. Scrim Bimbus.
Hello there, sirs. And madams don't want to whistle.
the one whistle, excuse me. And we have our intrepid shipwright, Chibiusa, played by Sienna.
Yeah.
I understand you just woke up.
I always do.
Well, you know what? We're glad that you did. And finally, we have the first mate and chef of the crew, Tonga, played by Sam.
Is your boy Fish Noises?
DJ Fish Noises in the house.
DJ Fishy Face.
I can see it.
Flint and steel, I say as I light myself on fire.
Steel.
Not enough people lighting themselves on fire these days.
I don't know.
Hey, it's the great culling.
Great culling.
All right. Where last we left you guys, you had evaded a marine vessel, met up with one of the many ships in a fleet owned by one of the great warlords of the sea, the lady vampire of warlords, who we found out has a thrall that is related to our dear captain.
My dad.
No, Daddy, no.
It's Aki Papa. No.
There was a little trouble holding Tonga back because Tonga don't take that kind of shit.
And I feel like, especially after finding out that she has her dad, he's like, "Oh, we gotta get this bitch."
We need to kill this motherfucker.
Indeed. And finishing out our big session, Tonga, you swam down to a shipwreck that you had found nearby your ship and found a little bit of treasure, a mace that seemed perfectly pristine and turned out to be effectively the god of conquest, Orionus, known to the Skyland people.
That is the field god of bad war. I don't know.
Bad war.
the patron
As
of
opposed
wars.
to food war.
He don't.
He is feared amongst our people.
And with that, dawn breaks upon the snowy sea as you get closer to your destination of the snow-covered Swallowtail. The morning is yours, guys.
Well, I mean, as usual, I'm gonna wake up and walk up to the deck, kind of survey like the horizon.
You look out, and snow has started to fall around. You see kind of what seems to be an entire shelf of ice across the sea in front of you.
A shelf, like
Like an ice shelf, just a
okay.
big
Like, are
old
we
plane.
like stop at
Like
it?
no, like a big old plane of ice. You just see that like a kind of like off onto the horizon a little bit, but
Oh,
it
okay.
stretches out in as far as you can see in each direction.
Mm. So they kind of like block our way. Like, are we not going to be able to like go forward?
You're fairly certain that it must somehow surround the island.
Mm.
As you look around you and you see similar bits of ice growing out from around some of the big old chunks of ice and iceberg in the area.
Mm. I kind of just like look out. Is anyone else on the deck?
I'm sleeping in.
I'm sleeping in, yeah. I imagine
I'm
everyone else
probably
probably
down.
getting cold, so they're like cozied up in their bunk. Like, I think I would want to test like how thick it is. I think,
Mhm.
and like how cold maybe the water is. So I'll
All right.
probably like, in addition to me like going fishing in the morning, I'll probably want to test that out.
All right. That was the wrong one. I was messing with some of the music there.
Mm.
All right. So try to balance that. So yeah, you want to dive out into the water?
Oh yeah.
All right. You get out there and the temperature. These are freezing temperatures out in the water.
Okay.
This is unusually icy for you.
Yeah, like I imagine like even through my resistance, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Bit nippy.
What?
It's a bit nippy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tonga grows a pair of nipples and they're hard from the icy water.
Yeah, hard as hell.
Fish nipples.
They appear from underneath the
Just in
scales.
case the audience is confused about what we're talking about.
I kind of like I swim up to like the shelf that's in front of our boat, and I kind of like swim underneath to see how thick it is. Like,
Why are you looking at the thickness of our boat?
no, the ice.
Oh, okay.
Eyes.
From what you can tell, it seems to be like a few feet thick.
Oof, okay.
An icebreaker ship would have no problem getting through it,
Yeah.
but your ship is no icebreaker.
Is our ship gonna get like torn to shreds because we're trying to sail through ice?
I think it might. So I'm kind of like,
It'd be
how-
Titanic One Piece edition.
Yeah.
So I think I'll kind of like make note and be like, okay, we can get as far as we can, and then we'll have to maybe like go into our like buoys or something. Whatever they're called. What are they called? Like the like rowboat type of.
Oh, a dinghy.
Yeah. Or maybe if it's thick enough, maybe we could walk across.
I was gonna say, what if we just walked on the ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Being from a cold state, I will say that a few feet of ice you can walk across.
Yeah, I mean, like after I
Even
get
a
it,
12-foot big bitch like me.
Mhm.
All right.
People drive on the ice, so
yeah, be
Yeah.
careful. I don't know if you have any like vehicles to like ride, but
Damn, I wish we had a vehicle. That'd be sick.
that's why I wanted to get that duck, man.
possible.
So I'll dive under. I'll see what I can find for breakfast.
All right. Give me a roll.
Oh fuck, I'm not even in foundry. What am I doing?
Is it perception or like survival or something?
Oh, either or.
What's it saying?
I'm just
That's a nat 20 piece.
All right. So,
First roll with nice and that's let's go.
all right. So I'm gonna roll up what we find here on the fishing table because you definitely find something.
Oh, you even have snow? That's cute.
I know. I thought it was cool too. And I got a little dice tower on my desk.
Oh, did you roll a nat 20?
Yeah, I did. Oh, I can use my new dice tower.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. So you find an entire school of like these 6 North Blue snappers. They're feisty red-skinned fish with sharp teeth, and they're especially good when they're grilled whole or filleted.
Nice. Catch all of them. You won't have to fish for a couple of days.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and catch all of them.
All right. Well, we'll put that all under one fishing check.
Okay. I imagine I kind of like boom up to him. I like blast him to like blind him real quick, and I fucking like spear all of them.
All right. Let's
Yep.
just give me a quick. You can do either an attack roll or fishing tools.
Yeah, sure. I'll do
I
that.
will give you advantage for the flash.
Oh, nice. I need to add like a claw back.
Because like they're swimming under the ice, they're not getting much light down there.
Yeah.
So that'll be a very effective tactic.
Just make like a dagger. Attack. Advantage. There's no fucking shot. There's no way.
All right.
Watch, when we're like fighting later, you're gonna be
Brother.
like one.
Literally, I'm real garbage.
You spear like 3 of them with your first pass, and then you whip the spear around, and you get the rest.
Yeah.
Then
They struggle for a little bit, but you kind of like one by one, you just snap their necks, and you just swim back up to the surface, climbing aboard the ship with just a whole spear just on your back, kind of like those people that have like the 2 buckets on a big old stick walking around.
Yeah.
And then Jenkins is just kind of walking across this ship, a flask in one hand and a coffee in the other. Whoa! That's a lot of fish there, Tonga.
A lot of mouths to feed.
I should say so. Maybe
We-
he looks down at the flask and the coffee. Oh, I'll be sure to leave room. And he starts pouring it into his coffee.
Do we? Is the Spicy Bros still with us? They left, right?
They left.
Do I still have like some of their seasonings and stuff that they used?
They would have left a few of their seasonings as well as some of their recipes for mixing.
I feel like they wouldn't have been able to grab all of it because we kind of kicked them off in a hurry.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was use their like seasonings and like their recipes to make the same like spicy food that gave everyone the cold resist.
Ah, I see what you're getting at. You want to kind of warm people up on this cold day. CapnSeaSea to the rescue.
And I'll have the treat this time be like a hot cocoa.
Ooh,
But,
I like that. Yeah, like you give everyone a thermos.
Yeah, exactly.
The smell of Tonga's food
Like a
wakes
cocoa
me
with
up, and
cinnamon.
now I'm awake.
Yeah. I like in like the meantime while like I'm like waiting for everyone to wake up, I like carve these like thermoses out of bone.
You make bone thermoses.
Yeah.
I don't
It's like
even
a
know how well they
one-piece
retain.
Mexican hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's just Tonga's just got all these bone thermoses that he's just carved out of all the recent kills.
You have a small bone and then a bigger bone, and the walls are just filled in with blubber
Basically.
as like heat insulator.
That's exactly what I was thinking, yeah. I just like fill it with like animal fat or whatever, and I like seal it closed.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for the sake of making those, but just like take a 2,000 berry off of your sheet just for crafting, for like supplies and shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too expensive to make those.
And then I think I have a pirate prestige I could put on this, right?
You do have a pirate prestige. I guarantee everyone has at least one after the past few sessions.
I think I have to do.
So, okay. So, two,
Oh yeah, I have 2 pirate prestige because I have yours.
four. Yours is more like combat based, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Akisu, one of her pirate prestige abilities is she can use it to, when recruiting someone new to the crew, avoid you can avoid paying them for a week.
I'm just that convincing.
That's
Yeah.
Wait, do I
hilarious.
have to pay Jenkins? I forgot. Did we agree with money with Jenkins?
You did.
Oh man, I thought we were just getting rid of his fleas and that was it.
He agreed to take a cut of treasure plundered.
Oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me. I
Did
need
we
to
ever
talk to
agree to
Jenkins.
what?
Was that Snyder?
Did we ever agree to the cut though? I don't.
You know what?
We did.
I don't remember.
We're gonna have to listen back to the recording.
I'll write it down later. But I did actually. We had talked
That
in
or
between
we just say
sessions about
fucking
it.
make it different every time.
Listen, at some point today, Orion, I need to talk to Jenkins.
That's fine. All right.
Well, you know.
Okay,
I
so
did-
everybody gains 5 temp HP unless Orion wants to make it a little bit different for the
Huh?
special food.
The temp HP is good.
Okay.
What if I already had 6?
And then you also it resets at every time.
Okay.
All right.
And the values aren't always like the same. You know.
Then
It depends on like whatever I roll.
Rory comes out with a hot chocolate and a little white striped ferret on his arm.
Oh.
Hey, Tonga. This is Marty.
You look down at him.
Marty.
Well, I
He's
had to
so
give it a
cute.
name. I've been taking care of the animals that we got from the pet shop down below.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why I heard such strange noises that night.
Oh yeah, the scuttling's been the ice crabs.
Oh, what are those used for again?
Honestly, I don't know what they're used for, but like, they've been particularly aggressive towards Jenkins. I keep trying to pull them away.
Maybe they eat rats or something.
Well, from what I understand, they make good. Like if they're properly trained, they make good guard animals.
Are
Interesting.
you gonna train him?
I mean, I can try, but I don't speak crab.
Maybe we can have them guard our like storage Someone
Put him in front of the treasure.
breaks in, they get swarmed by crabs. You know.
Can we actually do that? I actually want to do that.
But
No,
train
don't
the
have
ice
dog
crabs
crab.
to guard your shit.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Well, okay.
Ooh,
So
I could use fucking beast bond.
yeah, you can speak with animals, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you could be
Yeah.
our animal trainer.
He'd be perfect for it, actually.
I can speak with animals, beast bond.
Yeah, because
What the-
Hell yeah.
We have ferrets, we have crabs, we have those like glowfish, we have the
you have the
the
North
blue
Blue
frog.
squidlings, puddle toads, frost owls, and a couple of frost seagulls. And 2 of the snow ferrets,
Ooh,
which
can we
Oh,
send one
okay.
of the owls out to
Yeah,
scout?
damn menagerie.
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
whichever one is better, the owl or the seagull. We could definitely send them out. But I mean, are we in range to where I could call someone on the island?
the range for
You want to let
a
them know we're on our way to beat their ass?
you would have to
No, I
have the
I have
number
contact.
for the person you're trying to contact.
Yeah, we used to live there, so
I have like contacts in like the merchant.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
All right, so for that Tonga,
Yeah.
we don't know who's alive or not, so we're just gonna put that up to a we're just gonna put that up to a raw D20 roll.
Don't I have like a guy that I would go to?
Yeah, but we don't know if they're alive.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Gotcha,
here we,
gotcha.
I'm gonna roll a D20 and we're gonna see where we're at. Ooh. You make the call, and y'all just hear.
Pere, 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 pere. Pere, 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 pere. Pere, 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 pere.
And,
Wait, we
and
hear it?
you just hear the dial tone as he's calling, and then it just keeps on going.
I kind of go, ugh, can't get in contact with, I don't know, Stein. Maybe hope he's all right. I kind of look to Rory. Can you go get an owl and a seagull from me?
But yeah, sure. And he just kind of like heads back down below deck, comes back up with these roughly thrown together cages.
Okay. I'm going to pull out one of my one of the swords that I don't really use anymore. I'm gonna turn it into my familiar.
All right.
And I'm gonna look to Snyder. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have my familiar kind of like lead the scouting group with these birds.
You're making a scout party.
Yeah, yeah. Snyder can have the
Bird
birds
scouting.
like follow and listen to him. I can communicate with him to a distance.
I mean, I can do my best.
Yeah, just tell him what the plan is. And I kind of look to my familiar and say, "Scout the island. Let me know what's going on."
Kind of imagine Snyder being almost like Kronk.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, "Stay out of
All
sight.
right.
See anyone we know."
What's their birdies?
And I imagine it'll take a while, and maybe we can start heading over there or wait. But I'll have it like go for a while, and then come back just close enough to where it can get in contact range, if anything, if it needs to.
All right.
I think Beast Spawn only has a range of 30 feet.
But yeah, you only need to like tell them what to do, and like tell them to like follow.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do speak with animals.
All right.
That's fine.
All right. So you go to speak to the animals, and the owl's like, I could really go for a mouse.
Well, here's the thing for you. If you just follow my friend's familiar for maybe an hour, 2 hours tops, you could probably just find that mouse yourself.
Its head twists around and it looks back at you, kind of cocks its head to the side a little bit. Okay.
Did it
Sweet.
just say okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and I
Do you
will
have a
see what
name,
it is.
perchance?
Feather.
Feather?
Yes, Feather.
Ah. What a good name for a great owl. I say as I turn around and kind of nod to Tonga. Feather will be following, no problem.
I kind of nod. Great. What about the other one?
Ah, yes, the other birds.
It's like a seagull, I think, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference? I imagine the owl is faster, but
The owl has it can see at night and has generally better senses as a bird of prey.
Near silent flying as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine like the seagull would be like if it's seen, it would like normal. Like,
Yeah.
the owl.
The
probably
seagull
just-
would be more normal because seagulls are everywhere.
Yeah. It wouldn't be like abnormal if it's like lurking, but like
They are both stealthy in two very different ways.
Right. One's urban, one's night ops.
That's why I was like, this maybe could be a good plan for both of them. And then they can like report to the familiar, and he can report to me.
Yeah, that seems doable.
And the seagull just kind of cocks its head looking at Snyder.
And what would it take you to follow along, my friend's familiar?
Fish?
Oh, we can get plenty of fish for you. That's not a problem.
It stares intently at Snyder. I mean, not Snyder, Tonga.
Not that fish. Not that fish. That fish is too big.
You couldn't take me if you tried.
That fish will cook you if you try.
I gotta look at the seagull. I'm like, don't even think about it. I need to look.
But fish nonetheless.
It looks to you and just kind of like starts cleaning its feathers. Fish first?
Suppose we could do fish first. One now, and one when the job is done. How about that?
He gives you a little nod.
All right. And what is your name, my fine feathered friend?
Weirdo at the shop called me Gulliver.
Gulliver.
Is Snyder speaking like normal, or is he like squawking at these?
He's totally squawking. Just
Translation. Okay.
We're just watching him go.
it's like Dr.
Like-
Doolittle.
I'm prancing like a chicken.
That checks out because of how much of an animal's communication is body language. Rory's
turn
just
back.
staring intently at
Yeah, I
Snyder.
was just blank there.
I turn back and just kind of dust myself off a little bit and straighten up and it's like, oh, all set to go. Just need to give him a fish now.
All right.
And then he gets one more afterwards.
I kind
But
of
other
agree.
than that, the fish are set to go. Fish. Yeah.
I kind I kind of let my familiar dragon go. And I kind of give him a nod. Kind of open up the cages. All right, come back in an hour.
All right. So they, after being let out in the cage, the seagull just takes that piece of fish and just like flips it up in the air, break down the gullet, flaps a bit, and follows suit with the familiar. The three of them flying in a V formation. And as you all look out at the birds flying off into the distance with the familiar, you hear the door behind y'all open abruptly with a rather dominant first step. Turning around, you see Orionus just standing there in what manages for a loose robe. It looks like, from what you can tell, it seems like he had taken some of the extra fabric and some rope from Tilda and some of the stuff that she was putting together, and has fashioned like a decent looking robe.
Nice.
Mason, my man.
Whoa.
Mason!
Whoa.
Hey, Mason.
Mortal, I believe you have the wrong person. My name is Orionus.
No, it's definitely Mason.
He thinks about it for a moment. This is because I turned into a mace, isn't it?
I don't know what you're referring to.
You seek to dominate via nicknames and pet names. Amusing.
Anyway, how's your
Have
morning?
fun on this shit.
Oh, yes.
We have fun on this.
I've slept for many an hour. I've yet to eat. Have your chef make me something good.
I kind of look at him. I kind of tilt my head. Do you eat?
As long as I should have this mortal vessel, I do.
I kind of give him a nod. Then join us for breakfast.
Very good. And what is that mysterious aroma?
I kind of grin. Oh, you'll find out.
That's threatening.
How are you with seafood?
Someone pulled their pants.
It's been many a
I think you
moon.
have to eat seafood if you're in this world.
I wonder if he's not to eat Tonga.
I would say that it purely depends on your skill.
No.
Oh shit!
Let's see if you enjoyed it then. Kind of walked past them into the kitchen, or into, like, I guess, our dining area.
He follows at a leisurely pace.
So, kind of like walk past them to the kitchen. I have like the few like helpers, kind of like pull out the spear with all the fish, start grilling them up, put them on like kebab, kind of, I guess.
As you're doing that, Rory does try to help you, and Orionus just kind of sits there at one of the tables, his arm on the table and chin resting as he studies you.
As he watches, I get like fully like lost in just like cooking, and like my lights are like dancing across my body like absentmindedly, and like he sees me like putting the special like seasonings on it to give it that like heat property, and it starts to like fill the room with this like smoky like flavor. I pull out like my flavor dial and I like crank it a little bit.
You're going to get that smokiness from the flavor dial.
I kind of like suck in the flavor, then I like push it onto the actual like meat as I'm like searing it. I like cracked like some eggs for like a side over some rice.
Now, Tonga, I don't usually make you do this,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have you make a check with your cooking utensils.
Okay. With advantage or no?
No.
Nice.
It'd be a 23.
All right. The meal turns out pretty good. Like you're used to keeping like your meals like of a very good quality, but you just feel like an urge to really put a little extra into what you do so that trying to, leave a good impression.
And I imagine like the weight of like what's to come is like on it. So it's like before like a war, right? You always have to feed your troops. So I imagine this is like what it feels like to me.
Yeah. And
they have to feel at their strongest.
He's been watching you steadily the entire time. It seems, Chef, that you have conquered this kitchen for your own. Very good.
I just kind of look at him for a second. I kind of let out like a big like laugh. I'm like, well, we all have our things that we wish to conquer in life, I guess. What is yours?
He gives a slight smile. There are those who have wronged me. I'll find and take my revenge on them should they still live. And if not, then their heirs will have to bear the burden. He takes a sip as he finishes saying that.
Kind of nod. You hear that, brother? Maybe you'll find that on this path.
And what's everybody else doing while that's going on?
I want to talk to Jenkins.
Yeah.
How's
How
it
you
going,
doing?
Jenkins?
It's a little chilly out, but I got a little warmer. And he just wiggles his flask at you.
That's how you start the morning off, right?
Every morning.
I'm
you never had a hangover with this.
I'm still munching on the breakfast that Tonga made and the hot chocolate. But I say to him, I was like, listen, Jenkins, we need to talk about what happened yesterday.
Which thing? There's brains, big ship, and Mr. Mace Man.
The big ship.
Yes. What about it?
Okay, listen. I need you. Okay, so your role on this ship is whenever we go somewhere or like another ship pulls up to us or something like that, I want you to immediately turn into your rat form and go there and steal all their shit.
He looks to you and you just see like a greasy smile stretch ear to ear. And his radish features seem to become especially prominent as he does so.
What are you thinking about, Rat Boy?
Oh, we're going to get along just great.
And obviously, if you do this for me, you'll obviously get a cut of whatever you steal.
All the loot, none of the fighting, and all the booze I can drink.
Yeah. And
Pretty
you'll be
much.
nice and fed here.
I will admit, The fish man's a good cook.
Yeah, he is.
I love that fish, man.
Very well, Captain. If you want me to steal, I will happily do so.
But listen,
Between
don't get caught.
Oh, getting caught is the furthest thing from my mind.
You get caught, we don't know you.
Exactly. We get caught. You get caught. We don't know you.
Oh, come on now. I need more assurances than that.
I'm just kidding. If I see you in trouble, I got your back.
Ah, that's the kind of captain I like.
We don't know you until we know you, and then we want you back.
Yeah.
Just a full disclosure, if I get caught, not that I would, if I did, and you didn't back me up, I'd sell you out in a heartbeat.
Oh, come on. Where's the trust?
If you got my back, that's all. We got all the trust.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
How about this? How about this? I'll pull out one of those like tiny little snail phones, the tiny ones.
You just pull out like a little transponder snail.
Yeah, like a tiny one, you know? I'll be like, I'll give you this, and if you ever get in trouble, call me.
He takes it. That is good insurance. And he pockets the transponder snail.
I keep forgetting what they're fucking called, so I just call them snail phones.
Den.
Yeah, I like the Japanese name, but at the same time, transponder snail is just so much cleaner to say.
It really is. So we got a deal, Jenkins?
We have an accord. And he
Oh,
reaches out a greasy hand to just kind of shake with you.
Oh, that reminds me. I look at it. I look at his greasy hand and be like, "Oh, that reminds me. Did you ever finish getting that shit for me?"
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Right here, Cat. And he just kind of like reaches into his little bag and he pulls out these two little orb-shaped vials that are stoppered just fine, but they're just like they're really filled.
They're really filled.
What the hell?
I've been
Nice.
holding that in for a while.
Wait, is this like the bird shit or is this like his shit?
He puts
Yeah.
a finger to his lips.
I'll never tell.
Like you just see a brown finger go to his lips. Shh.
All right, I'll reach into my pocket and grab a little like napkin and take it from him.
Puts him in the ammo pouch.
No, I don't put him in the ammo pouch. I'm just gonna hold him in the napkin and be like, I'm gonna go rinse these off real quick.
That's
See
so
you later,
funny.
Captain.
Thanks for your hard work.
I'll keep working hard. He just kind of like
Right, that's all I
stumbles.
want.
What a strange man.
You said 2 of them, right, Orion?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna add to my...
You have 2 rounds of shit shot.
Why is it such a theme looking game?
Don't worry
I
about
know,
it.
right?
Just imagine, like, if I did that to someone, just know they're gonna be aggroed to me, and you're welcome.
I will also say that they'll have to make a con save from trying not to vomit.
They're like prone for one turn because it's just vomit.
Listen, it's a little gross, but it's got its perks, you know?
What the hell?
I mean,
This
like,
is all just fine with Aki who has like a shit fetish.
Akisu's thinly veiled fetish.
Listen, I grew up in the forest. I ain't afraid.
I was taught to use every part of the person as a weapon. And I mean every part.
You never know what hits you till you get some shit in the eyes.
Used to have to
You'll
get
never
shit
know until the shit literally hits the
Oh my
fan.
god.
done.
Orion.
Yes.
What if I use shit in vial, right? And then they throw up, and then I tell people to collect the throw up.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Just all these very gross things that you could shoot at people.
I think I'm gonna work on my resume and
Get help. All right.
I don't think it'll happen because I think James is off doing other shit stealing.
Like what the hell?
Maybe they're
Yeah.
collecting it for me.
All of that just for Akizu to like be like, "Hey Jenkins, come in my room tonight." Like,
Ew.
okay, freak.
All right. So as Hakisu cleans off her the outside of her new ammo, and a short while later, the familiar returns with the two birds in tow.
Nice.
And Snyder, you're just are you outside on deck to receive them, or just hanging out?
I'm just hanging out at the moment. Look, taking inventory of everything, making sure we are well stocked on healing and stuff for the upcoming battle.
As you're doing so, you find that one of the snow ferrets really likes to snuggle up in your collar.
No.
Hello there, little fella.
Roar's like, oh, he likes you. They really like to snuggle like that. It's like they just kind of hang out like a scarf. Love it.
Honestly, I don't hate it. It's nice.
What do they do?
The snow ferrets are just like little domesticated balls of fluff.
Hmm.
They just kind of hang out.
Do they like make you warm or something?
You know what? They can be a little warming with their body heat if they're like hanging out on your neck and it's a cold day.
No. Okay,
Which
cool.
it absolutely is a cold day.
Reminds me of like Ark when you have like an otter, it gives you some insulation.
Yeah. It's basically like that.
Neat. But all right, the familiar comes. Are they coming all the way back, or are they just coming into range?
Yeah, they start coming back into range.
Okay. So as soon as it kind of like hits the range, I'm gonna be like, "What happened?"
You get a report from your familiar, Tonga. And the familiar tells you that it's seen these big mountainous hills where beyond the ice, everything is just very snow covered.
Hmm.
The packs of wolves and lopins in the area.
Oh,
The lopins are like these giant, the Yeti rabbit looking things.
oh,
Think like big bunny bear.
interesting.
Yeah, like big old bunny bear things. From what you understand, locally they used to reside in the mountain.
Okay.
As well as there being a little bit of smoke in the distance.
Okay. What about on the island?
On the island, there was some smoke coming from one of the little mountains towards the coast.
They didn't like see anybody.
No.
Interesting. Okay. I kind of like I'll toss a fish to the seagull. I don't know. I guess I'll just tell everybody else what they saw. I kind of do. I gather that like the best course would be to go on foot.
Looking at the big old sheet of ice surrounding the island, And looking back to your ship, you kind of come to that conclusion.
Okay.
If you had an icebreaker on the ship, then maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as I kind of gather all this information, I kind of try to gather everybody. I kind of like fill them in and say, I think our best course is to head forward on foot. Think we can make it to the island.
How far away is it?
Yeah, good question. How far?
Easily like 2 kilometers to the island by foot.
So is that a little less than 2 miles?
It's a little under a mile.
Okay. I think that's
So like
fine.
a 30-minute walk or something.
Yeah, it's given all the snow, about a 40-minute walk.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's about
Okay.
1.25 miles.
So we don't have to like roll to like make sure we're going the right way because of the snow.
You might.
I kind of just looked at everybody. What do you guys think?
I think someone needs to stay on the ship.
It should
So
be
what?
Tilda.
True.
Tilda just kind of you hear like a little, did someone say my name from inside?
She's already like bundled up in the ship.
Yeah, right. Like,
I'll just say, yeah, we were talking about you staying on the ship and we're all gonna leave.
Gordy's just kind of like, yeah, she's been working like a mad woman, putting together clothes for everybody.
True.
try to give her a raise.
And you just see a Gordy with just this long fluffy coat.
He's a good
Yeah.
snazzy guy.
Thank you, Captain.
Would I still be cold?
I'll say that Chibi and Tonga are going to be fine as far as the cold, because Tonga legitimately has cold resistance. Chibi having
Okay.
fur, I'll give her advantage on checks to resist cold.
Nice.
Since I have that coat, that means I have cold resistance, right?
And then
Cool.
everyone also has cold resistance
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
for the
Yeah.
from the fleet.
Did it give us any HP?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got-
okay.
not much this time, but
Okay. We had 5 to
Would have been 0.
Nothing has changed for me.
Well, it resets every day, that's why.
No, it's already 5. So that means it's just still 5.
Yeah.
And I already have cold resistance. Those that with breakfast.
You have cold resistance? Oh, because you're cold. Okay.
Yeah. If I didn't, I'd be freezing.
Biggie shivers. Giant shivers.
Out here in the for real.
I've got the shivers.
They're multiplying.
Mhm.
All right. And as you guys are talking, Darius kind of steps out onto the ship. Like, do you guys need any help with the island? He's just kind of like standing there. It's just like all 3 inches tall.
no, I'm probably safe just on the
Is he
boat.
cold?
Oh, I'm fine. Tilda made me a little jacket.
Oh, cute.
What
I
about
just
the
kinda, do you want to check on like your home or anything? Isn't he from there too?
No, I'm not actually from there. We were. My home is in the Grand Line. My family was kidnapped from there and sold.
Right. Because like Tonga definitely wants to go check on like his shop and like stuff, or like where his shop is usually, and like see if his like merchant friends are alive. But like,
Yeah, so Tonga definitely wants to check on the merchant district.
Oh, true. I'm sure they're like covered in snow right now.
Yeah.
yeah. So I think our plan should be we get to the island, we like set up a base of operations, right? And then we kind of like figure out what's going on. Find Woodrow, beat his ass.
You want me to come along too? You just gotta have Rory kind of tugging on Tonga.
Yeah, I think you should come with us, Rory. Maybe you can ride Big Joe over the snow.
I want to see you shoot that.
Can I
big fuck.
ride Big Joe?
You can't, but anyone who is medium size or smaller can.
Yeah, like Phoebe and Rory probably definitely could.
I am.
Snyder probably could.
What do you mean?
Yeah, literally everyone except Akisu, unfortunately.
I think like
Wait,
mine
so I
might be
can?
50 because I'm kind of heavy.
Wait, what are we talking about doing?
I want to know if I could ride Big Joe.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to take Big Joe with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Like the lighter of the party, like Rory, Chibi, definitely could.
I'm cheating.
Snyder maybe.
Yeah, like I said, the only person on the ship that can't ride Big Joe is Akisu. Anybody else is fair game.
Big bitch.
So I'm gonna like come strutting out with Big Joe.
Yeah, you just
Unless we find a
Big
way
Joe
to
in
make
his
Big Joe
hybrid
bigger.
form. Well, yes, that would be the key thing.
We
And
could
if-
find a way to make Big Joe bigger Joe.
If Big Joe was huge Joe, then Akisu could ride him.
I have a question too. Is when Tonga makes food, does he give it to Big Joe?
No.
Oh.
Like I feed him, but he doesn't get like the same food that we get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's
Is he unable to?
I can only give the benefits to a certain amount of people.
Okay.
It's like 6, so it's like all of us. And if Tilda's not going, then I probably could give it to Big Joe.
Yeah, because Tilda's trying to make sure that everybody's warm, given the cold climate.
It's
I feel
definitely
like
going.
Tilda's like a ship person.
Yeah, she doesn't really need to go with us a lot of the time.
And Gordy just kind of holds down the fort when the captain's not around.
Yeah, definitely whoever's like going with us is getting the cold resistance.
All right.
After the sleeping thing, I don't know if I trust Gordy with keeping our ship. Seems like some bad choices.
Are we bringing Rat Boy with us?
Obviously.
Okay.
Jenkins to the rescue.
All right, so Jenkins can get one then. I kind of
Jenkins knows his role.
Hand it over, Gordy.
What the? What's going on?
Jenkins like practically tackles Gordy, wrestling the furry coat off of him.
Rat attack.
I like
Oh my
walk
god, that
over
could
and I
be his
hand
special
the-
move. He just screams a rat attack and just attack.
Rat Boy. Well, here you go. Drink up.
Thank you. Real good, Tonga. All right, you know what? Fine, Gordy. You can keep the jacket.
We'll find you a jacket. Don't worry.
And then he looks over to Akisu. Captain, if I may. That he turns into a rat and then just like crawls up your leg.
Hey, yo.
Up and then he like crawls himself like into the left sleeve of your jacket. And just like pokes his head, then he pokes his head out the end of the sleeve.
When he's going up my leg, it's really ticklish. So I'm like,
You should put him in your hat.
Yes, rat gauntlet.
how about I put you in my pocket instead?
Rocket.
Oh, rat.
Will do, Captain. And he just like crawls out and goes like into the pocket.
I like it was like, if I may, didn't explain anything, and then just mounted me.
Do you think Jenkins would find it offensive if I pet him?
There's only one way to find out.
I don't think Akazi would give a shit.
I think I would like it, but I would also find it offensive at the same time, and I'd not admit that I liked it.
Like, how dare you assume I like being pet? Keep going, but how dare you?
Ask for it.
That sounds accurate.
But all right, I think we're good to go. Yeah.
Alright. When we start walking, I'm gonna absentmindedly pet Jenkins.
And you just kind of like hear like a weird rat purr for a brief moment.
I will be right back.
And then you just hear him say, I didn't know rats could purr.
As we like start like jumping off to walk on the ice, I'm gonna send my familiar like back up to kind of like fly overhead. It's kind of like lead us back to the island.
I like how Chibi is riding Big Joe, even though realistically she'd have the most mobility out of anyone in the party.
It's to build a bond.
I guess you are like a hare, right?
That makes sense. You just got Chibi and Rory riding Big Joe.
Hell yeah.
All right. So you guys travel for about half an hour, and you're getting close to the island. As you do, you know what? I'm going to put my cup in front of the opening of this dice tower so it actually stops and doesn't roll off my desk.
Big burn.
You say that, but the time that I put my cup in front of it, it stopped before it got to the cup.
Well,
I feel cheated. That being said, as you guys get closer, you see kind of just a massive. Actually, give me a perception check.
everyone?
Everybody?
Yes. Yeah, everybody.
Did we get advantage from my familiar?
Ooh, I rolled a 1. I got a
No.
5.
I got a 21.
21.
I
21.
got 15.
All right. So Tonga and Akisu looking around. Tonga, your familiar helps you with as you're looking around. Akisu, your keen vantage point and eyes lead you to see like this big old massive fur kind of lumped in amongst these clumps of snow around you. Seems to at least be the size, like a little bigger than like a short person, because everyone's short to you.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is that? How far away is it from us?
You pointed out.
It's
Yeah.
about 30 feet away.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna like scamper over to it and try to like. I don't know if this is something I can do, but can I try to track the scent?
You know what? Give me a perception check with advantage, just because
Alright.
keen sense.
Yeah, I'll also try
23,
to
19.
over to it.
Given your
What?
experience with different forms of mink in animals that you've seen in the past, it smells like a weird cross between a bear and a rabbit.
I kind of like
Oh.
I send my familiar over to hover over it.
And as you send the familiar, you see Chibi just kind of like sniffing the air around, and then just lurching out of this mound, you see this hulking mass of fur and bunny-like bearness that is a Lopin.
Oh.
It roars aggressively.
Oh shit! Did we bring Mason?
Yeah,
No,
he's your weapon.
You didn't say anything about bringing
Oh,
Mason.
I mean, I imagine he's like auto comes. He's your weapon.
No, Mason, like you have, like he's a legit dude. He just
He's
like
a legit human
You have to
being.
convince him.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Man,
Mikey, you fucked us all.
I forgot about him.
I also forgot about.
Can I go back?
Mason.
you can, but for now,
I mean, you
roll
have-
initiative.
Oh
You can
fuck!
probably call him.
In the middle of the fight, Mason, get your ass over here.
He calls the ship.
What the fuck are you? Why did you come with us, you bitch?
It won't let me roll initiative because there's no combat encounter.
Oh, well, let me just put that together real quick. We have to put everybody on the board for it.
Oh, okay. I can drop. We can probably drag ourselves though.
I got to put Big Joe on there. We got Jenkins and Rory. And let me just pull up my Lappins. Because we got those now. I thought I had changed their... I thought I had changed their thing to actually have the thing on the token. Let me fix that real quick, because I got the pictures for Lappins and I had uploaded it. I guess it didn't save. And that's mildly annoying to me.
Oh, good.
I'm not Rory.
That is correct.
You could be. Huh. There it is. There it is.
What kind of weapon is like, yeah, you can wield me, but I'm gonna let you leave without me? What the?
He's an arrogant son of a bitch.
What the hell?
Mother ass.
You can wield me sometimes.
On my time.
he,
Oh,
he,
yeah,
is,
right.
he is a god of conquest.
Wait, can we call him?
That depends. Where are the 3 transponder snails that you guys have?
So I have one, Akisu has one, and then either Gordy or Tilda has.
Well, technically, I just gave mine to Jenkins, so.
You give a tiny one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jenkins has like a tiny.
Wait, how many of these things are there? Jesus Christ!
No.
We have kind of a lot. We've been stealing them from the people we've been killing.
No, the bunny.
Oh.
Well, you saw one.
Wait, do we have an actual map? Oh.
Close enough. You guys are technically out on the water.
Uh-huh. That's true.
Oh god, we have to be careful where we hit because what if we break the ice?
You gotta give us some damn maps, man.
Why'd you have to say that out loud?
I know.
Why'd you have to say that out loud? Giving Orion ideas.
How dare Orion have ideas?
I know.
My token is Rory still.
Seriously? How's your token Rory?
I have no clue.
Oh.
Why is my
So like
You tried to drag your house, now there's 3 Rorys. Let me see if I can delete it.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna,
What the hell?
I'm gonna have
We can
to.
roll initiative now.
I don't understand. How?
Strange.
How are you both Rory? There can only be one Rory.
Is it auto
Man,
rolling?
you're rolling like half.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
We're out of our element.
Yeah, for real.
I used all my good rolls.
To be fair, you made a hell of a meal.
Alright, Tonga, you did a good roll.
All the dice. Dice for everybody.
Ooh, can I
Man,
use
it's like
that
Rory's
conqueror
dinner.
copy?
You know what? When your turn comes around, yes.
Alright.
All
I
right,
have
so
one more. Wait, did we do a long rest?
Yeah.
you did.
Okay, I need to reset it then.
Hmm.
Because I used it once in the last game, and I only have 2 uses per long rest.
All right. So the first one kind of like charges forward. I got a token selector. And it gets like right up in your face.
Oh no.
Like roaring and intimidating. Next up is Tonga.
Rar,
Is Tonga.
rar, get out of here, rar.
Wait, where am I? I'm not even on here. Wait,
Yeah, you're on
Here
here.
you are.
where? I don't see myself.
Where do you
Oh,
see
wait,
yourself in
okay.
5 years?
Okay. So wait,
Not on the initiative.
okay, it's over there.
Not an initiative.
Couldn't find myself on the map. Let me see. I gotta zoom in. Okay. I am going to. I'll pull out both my top blades. Kind of come over here. My 15 feet. Going to. I'm going to use my Devil's Brand as a bonus action.
All right.
I'm going to mark. Is there one that looks like the leader or anything? Like one bigger than the other one?
They all seem around the same size of like 8 feet tall.
Okay. Nothing that, no like identifying like markings on them or nothing?
Give me a perception check.
So there's any like alpha. Perception. Just a
You're not sure if there's an alpha?
okay.
They all
So
look. They kind of all look the same to you.
okay. So I kind of brand this one in the middle.
All right.
I kind of like my light flares up and I point at it. Okay, and then I'm going to with my action. I'm gonna activate blur.
All right.
Are you still riding Big Joe?
No, because I went over to sniff. She's weird to say, but yeah.
I'm just gonna put a little not transform, but one of these little status effects on it. Oh, marked. There it is.
Yeah, and then I can do mine. So I have blur active, gives me my dodging effect.
All
okay.
right.
So my light flares. I kind of beat my chest. I kind of take my rest of my 15 feet. I just go like.
All right. So you do that. Anything else for your turn?
That's my action. That's my bonus action. That's all I got.
All right. And then next up in the order, Big Joe, with Rory riding Big Joe. And he leaps forward at the one directly in front of Akisu, pouncing on it. And the first attack misses. And He stumbles, and as he does, Rory is thrown from the back of Big Joe. Big Joe is not used to carrying people on him. And Rory just kind of falls off over here into the snow. He's just like, ah! Big Joe rushed in. He didn't realize like how big this thing was compared to him. Next up, we got a Lopin. This one rushes forward to attack Tonga. And Tonga, what's your AC?
So it is 17 with disadvantage from Blur.
All right, disadvantage. Yeah, so that misses. One of the first times I've used the in-game dice roller.
It like goes to hit me, and where it thinks I am, it just kind of phases through.
Yeah, it slices down, but like all it gets is after image. And it does have multi-attack. So it's after missing the first attack, it makes a bite attack, which definitely misses thanks to disadvantage because it would have been a crit. So it lunges forward, just big old incisors and fangs. And you just kind of like sidestep it casually as it gets right into another after image from your blur.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck.
And that ends its turn. The next Lopin leaps over behind Tonga.
Oh shit.
And they surrounded you.
And it's going to attack you. Now with flanking, that takes it from disadvantage to just regular.
Right.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
It slices down with the claws, misses again in the blur, and then multi-attack goes for the bite. Nat 1, and it lunges forward trying to bite, and as it does, it kind of crashes into the ice in front of you, leaving a crack.
Oh shit.
Whoa, big boy. Slow down.
Whoa there, fella.
You should like go closer to us if you can so that we don't get separated.
And now it's Rory's turn. He gets back up, dusts himself off, and he takes his gun, and he cocks the flare on it, pointing it at the Lopin that landed in front of Tonga after the missed bite attack. Take this. And let me just see what the 2 hit is for that. Oh wait, that's Snyder's sheet. I don't want Snyder. I want Rory.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm trying to fix it and it won't.
It does say Rory.
Unintentional shapeshifting.
I don't know what happened.
I have no idea
here.
why it's doing this.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'll pull out your token.
Okay, there. I got Rory's sheet here, so I can roll my stuff.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's weird.
This is interactive. Token name Snyder.
All right. So Rory hits, dealing 3D. Well, not 3D. Yeah, 3d6 fire damage to this Lopin. For a total of 12.
Nice. Picture. So you just have to change the token icon for him.
Yeah, it's weird, but so this poor thing just like Rory just shoots a flare at it, and it jets across the area, almost blinding, as it crashes into the Lopin, lighting its fur on fire.
Oh shit!
It's like, and it just starts thrashing about as it's trying to put out the flames. This thing's looking pretty injured.
Like,
And then-
oh shit, Rory!
Go get him, Tonga! Next up in the turn order is Chibi with Akisu on deck.
Okay. So how big is the crack and like where is it? Is it too janking?
It's I'd say within the 5-foot area of Tonga.
Okay. Then I'll go. Well, probably here, and I'll shoot. I can't ping at this one. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
Roll to hit. And you'll have advantage on this. So if you want to use your
Nice.
sneak attack. Because this thing,
How do I do sneak attack? Do I just add a die?
yeah, you just add a d6.
Okay.
All right, that hits.
2. So 3 plus 2. 7, 9 damage.
I changed Snyder's token.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, yo.
Oh, it didn't work.
I just want to shoot it in its big butt.
Damn, nice job.
And I want
He's-
to hear it like fall and go like poof. Onto
He's
the
just deleting these boys from the initiative.
Which one was she attacking?
the one next to Tonga on the side near me.
Okay.
This one right here.
Yes, yeah.
Let's
Man, we should domesticate these. They're so cute.
see.
We can capture one.
And it is Akisu's turn. This
All
poor
right,
thing's
what the
dead.
fuck I'm about to do. So I'll attempt to use my conqueror top.
All right.
I think the range is whatever's in front of me, so I think it only affects the one in front of me.
It just has to be one that you can see, I think.
Well, can I see all of them?
I think in this case, it's a single target. But
Oh, okay.
you'll be able to get more enhanced versions of it.
Alright. Do I need to roll?
Let's see. I believe it's a wisdom. Is it a wisdom save?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I roll. What's your save DC? 14?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. So as you look at it, it just you just feel a surge of energy from you as this poor thing starts to cower away from you. And then it turns to run away.
Nice.
So when that one's turn comes, it's gonna run. It also has disadvantage on attacks against you.
Nice. Not that it's done that. I can still move, right?
Yeah, you can still move.
I think we're gonna move it. What's my
All right.
That's 4D.
That will provoke attack of opportunity, but it does have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
What's your AC? Oh yeah, your AC is better than a 4.
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
What was the other roll? Like a 15 or something?
Yeah.
I
See? Brightening gaze coming in clutch.
I'm literally just like walking around, like staring at him.
All right. Next up is other Lapin who rushes in at Akisu. And it's going to make a bite attack. Does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
And the claw attack misses. So the bite attack is for D6. 7 damage.
Alright.
So it just kind of
HP is gone now. And then
it just kind of like it tries to latch onto you, but it can't quite pierce through your coat and armor.
Is Jenkins okay?
And Jenkins starts crawling out of the pocket. He's like, I think it's my time to contribute. And he leaps out, turning into his human hybrid form with a very this rat-like face, pulling a dagger as he emerges from your pocket. Now I have to look at his sheet.
What can this little rat boy do?
And he leans forward with he goes for a claw attack. That hits.
His eyes.
Woohoo! Claw attacks. That's 4 damage.
Oh.
And then he uses his cunning action to kind of slip himself back behind you. So yeah, he gets in like a single attack and then just slips back.
Oh yeah.
Not the worst. And now it is the other Lapin's turn. So glad we got the Snyder art back.
Oh, you fixed it?
Where's the
I
token?
didn't do it.
It still says Rory, but it's my art.
Weird.
So this other one from like way farther away starts lumbering down behind you guys. And it comes up behind Akisu.
Oh shit.
But that's its turn.
There's so many right there now.
You use the dash action.
And now it's Snyder's turn. Enter the Snyderverse.
The Snyder cut.
Whoa. Why is everything all black and white?
Why is every movie 3 hours? Let's do.
If I were to call the ship, is that an action on my turn?
Call the ship? Yeah, that would be an action.
Alright.
Let's make.
Here's another question. If I wanted to give something to someone, is that an action on my turn?
It
Depends
can
how far
be.
away.
What do you mean?
I guess that kind of depends on what you're trying to give.
I wanted to give the what is it? Where is it? The tie sword, the purple duckies on it to Jenkins.
I love it. Let's see. If both people are making a concerted effort, I'll allow it as a free action.
These are
So I
next
have
to
to wait
you.
my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Snyder, go on. Go off.
I will. Unfortunately, it's still Rory's fucking icon, but move.
Thanks.
Here.
I'll have to look
And-
at how to. There.
It's weird, but I will use the magnetic pike to kind of jab at the lapin that's.
I can
in front
fix
of
your
Big
token.
Joe.
I'm just gonna have to.
Oh, shit, did it twice. Oops.
I know I have a thing for. Oh well. I guess I'll tend to that afterwards. Oh, you're saying?
I'm gonna stab at the lapin that's in front of Big Joe with my magnetic pike.
All right.
It's just kind of like, go away.
Roll to hit.
So that's Snyder. Is Rory here?
Yeah, Rory's here.
No, no.
I rolled a 4.
You go to stab at it, but like its fur is very thick, and the pike gets kind of tangled up in some of the fur.
Oh God, no!
Anything else Snyder
Oh.
wants to do?
Is there anything else I can do?
Got bonus actions.
Would using the impact dial be a bonus action or?
But the impact dial would definitely be an action.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think that does it for now, I guess, because I can't. Well, I mean, I guess I can. Can I try to pull my pike back out, or am I just stuck
yeah.
for the next turn?
You're not stuck. It got tangled. You pull it back and just get like a big old clump of hair.
God damn it! I had to clean this fucking thing.
All right.
Juicy meat.
Next up in turn order is Rory.
The real Rory.
With a real Rory, please stand up. Wait, no, that don't make sense because Rory already had a turn initiative.
What the hell? Just skip it.
Okay,
Fuck it.
this Loppin, okay. It lashes out at the real Snyder, which is to say the fake Rory.
The fake Rory.
So does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
The other one was a miss, but it does hit For a total of, let me see here. Claw attack. 3 damage.
3.
It leaves a very shallow cut in your shoulder. It's like, ah. It's Tonga's turn.
Fucking hurt, you asshole.
All right. Let's see here. I am going to I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade.
All right.
And then I'm gonna make my melee attack with my Shock Blade.
All right. Go for it.
Okay.
Green Flame
Does-
Shock Blade. That
Did an
hits.
18 hit?
That
Okay.
hits.
Sweet. So that's Flame Blade damage. Okay, that didn't work. What is it?
The Green Flame Blade actually, like that damage goes to the one next to it.
Oh yeah, true. So it's the target suffers a weapon attack, normal effect, and
So-
you cause the fire to leap. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you're hitting one so hard that you use it as a match to light the next one on fire.
Nice. Take fire damage with your spell modifier. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage to the target on a hit. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So it does fire damage to the one that I hit and to the one that bounces. Wait, I'm not level 5. Never
Yeah.
mind.
You're almost level 5.
So, right.
Almost.
So, 3 fire damage. And
So-
then
The one in front of Akisu takes 3 fire damage.
I need to roll. Fuck like that. There we go. Damn.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You find that as you kind of like slice into it with the shock blade, that the shock from the blade seems to kind of dissipate across the fur, kind of similar to the effect you see with Chibi when she's using her electro abilities.
That makes sense. I kind of sneer at it a little bit, like, ugh.
So it only takes 4 damage.
Yeah, for real. And then it has the fire. But...
Yeah, I calculated both of those.
All right. Okay, so that's my action. I will use my movement to get like.
If you do, that will provoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but I still have my disadvantage.
You can probably evade that.
I'll just go like here.
Yeah.
that'd
Neither of those hit.
Okay.
So you evade. It's a claw attack with ease.
I like strike out with the one in front of me. Then I'm like, oh, didn't get through. I look at behind me. I like backflip over it.
Yeah, you backflip over the corpse of the other one.
Oh, this one's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But in that case, it's not dead. Then I mean, I don't need to back up. Then I thought that one was dead or alive.
Yeah, I low-key forgot how to mark it as dead.
But just delete it.
Yeah, I'll still move. It's fine.
Oh wait. There. Now it's dead.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dead.
Nice. All right. That is my. Oh. What's the one that I marked? Is that this one? Okay.
The one that
think
you
I see
marked is right in front of Akisu. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Just to see. Oh, it removed it from the. Good. Next up, Big Joe, and he's attacking the one directly in front of him and Snyder. That's a hit, and that's a hit. It lunges at this thing, teeth bared, claws out, and just tackles it and rips right into it. Ooh. And it just... Big Joe leaps right on it, clawing it to pieces, and then rips its throat out.
Damn.
And you just... Snyder, you're just standing there in front of this thing as, like, Big Joe is just completely eviscerated it. Bloody mess, blood everywhere.
I just got a spat of blood across the face, and I was like, I mean, hey, whatever works. I spit some out behind my mouth.
Snyder, are you okay?
I'm good. Just covered in blood now.
Oh, some got in your mouth?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You still got that thing, the thermos from Tonga? Maybe you could wash it out with hot chocolate.
I don't think hot chocolate and iron would taste very well together.
I don't know.
Thank you, though.
Rory's just trying to help. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to trigger your combat state there. I meant to dead it.
Dead it. Killed it.
All right. So next up is the one that Tonga had attempted to attack. It leaps forward into the air, and as it does, it descends upon Tonga and does a 14 hit.
Nope.
Does a 17, not 17. Yeah, 17 hit.
17 does hit. Is that with the disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 17 hits.
All right. So it's right above you, and it slashes right down with all of its weight.
I kind of like go to block it, but it breaks through.
And it deals 8 damage to you as like you feel the block with your sword just kind of like crumble under its weight. And it just leaves like a long gash.
27.
And that's its turn. Back to the real Rory, who just kind of like steps over here and whips out his Bolt Chakram and just throws it at almost point blank range.
Oh shit.
And it hits initially and then bounces right off. I don't think electricity is going to work on this thing. And then Rory just like in a panic, he picks up a clump of snow and throws it at the Lopin. Hey, you over here. And that's his help action. Next is Chibi. So the help action goes to Chibi.
Okay.
Giving her. Yeah, so you have advantage on your next attack against that Lopin.
Then I guess I'll attack it.
Hooray for sneak attacks.
It's funny because, like, isn't it just like an open field of ice?
Yes.
Yeah, but not focused on you, so like you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rory hit it with a snowball to give you advantage.
25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Fucking dome this thing.
Roll for damages.
Is this like Chibi like shooting like a distant cousin?
Yeah, I know, right? It'll be 11. It says that I'm Rory in this too. It's weird.
Damn. You added the sneak attack?
Huh?
You added sneak attack to it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, let's see. What is this thing at right now? It's looking pretty beat up.
Is there only 2 of these things still alive?
3.
Where's
This
the third
one's
one?
this one's barely alive, and then there's one on both. There's 2 on either side of Akisu.
Oh, I thought the mark on the one right here was the dead symbol.
That was the one that was marked by Tonga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And next up is Akisu.
Alright, cool. I'm casting a Hunter's Mark
All right.
on like a staff. Right here.
All right. He is now
And then
marked.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna hit him with a shrapnel. Wait, would that hit Jenkins? If I did a shrapnel
Yeah.
sling bullet? Okay. I will do that.
It would hit you too. This is point blank.
Oh, true.
Point
Alright, I
blank
can
is
just put a load of regular sling bullets and just keep it simple. Alright.
All right.
Oh man.
Damn.
I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No, it don't.
Oh,
You got anything else you can do with your turn?
I can give Jenkins that sword.
You as you miss, you're like, no, this isn't working. And then like you kind of just slip the ducky bow tie sword out from under your jacket. Jenkins.
Avenge me!
All right. Jenkins takes it in hand as this Loppin on the other side of you, which has a advantage. That first attack is a 23. I'd say that probably hits.
To who?
You.
Oh, okay.
And does a 14 hit?
My AC is 14.
So yes.
Alright.
It does a full 14 damage to you, Akisu.
Holy shit! I gotta do math now.
Both attacks land. Thankfully, Akisu is a beefy girl.
I am a beefy girl. You can call me Mr. Beefy.
Mr. Beefy. And now it is Jenkins' turn. And now he takes the ducky bow tie sword in hand, kind of hefts it for a second. This is light. Oh, sharp. I like this. And in his hybrid human rat form, he grips the sword with his tail and lashes out at the Lapin that just damaged you.
Nice.
All right, that definitely hits.
Hell yeah. Get
Uh,
him, Jenkins.
How much damage did we say that the ducky sword does?
Oh, fuck. Maybe I wrote it down. Come on.
Fuck.
It's probably like a DA or something.
I think
I didn't write it down.
that's okay. So he uses we'll go with a D8.
Okay.
Let me roll a D8 for that.
You can put that sword in Jenkins' inventory
All right.
if you want.
So Jenkins lashes out with the ducky sword for 6 damage.
Nice.
And then as he follows that up, he goes for a bite attack and misses.
Damn.
But now he's just wielding this ducky sword with his tail, almost like a scorpion tail. And it is now this one's turn. And it lashes out at Jenkins. That's a hit. And it goes for a bite attack on Akisu for a crit.
What?
Okay, so 11 damage to Akisu. And that's 5 damage to Jenkins. It scratches Jenkins.
I'm not doing so good.
Captain. Almost down to a quarter.
Yeah.
And now, let's see here. This one is... It is Snyder's turn.
Yay!
Rory
Oh.
2.
All right.
Rory 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Which one?
Where is he? Ah. Oh, I fucking god.
Since Jenkins like out of my pocket, does that mean he's taking like cold damage or something?
Every hour or so, I'll have a roll to see how everyone's holding up to the cold.
I am going to rush to Akisu and do Cure Wounds.
Hey, ship's doctor.
At level 1.
He rushes in with a pack of medical supplies and steroids. And topical
Just a
creams.
band-aid with a fat mound of Neosporin on it.
Yeah,
Just
no,
smack.
shit.
That'll heal your ass.
For 4.
Just
Boy,
4?
you know?
You sure? I thought it was like
Yeah.
a D8 plus your wisdom.
1d8 plus spellcasting ability,
Yeah, which would be your wisdom modifier.
which would be a 3.
Yeah.
So
6?
yes,
I'll take the
it would be a
whatever
6.
you're giving me to heal. I'll be like, oh, thanks, Snyder.
Of course.
And that brings you up.
Yep, to 18.
Hooray!
Aren't you glad you brought a doctor?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Anything else you want to do with your turn, Snyder?
Yada, da, da, da. No, I think that'll do it.
All right. Next up, the real Rory. And the real Rory just takes out his gun and is like, it hasn't failed me yet.
When in doubt, shoot it in the mouth.
When in doubt, shoot that motherfucker.
Okay, this dice tower is turning into a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so, oh wait, you guys have that thing flanked, which is good because he desperately needed that advantage. That hits, and that's a D6 plus 3 for a total of 4. He rolled the lowest possible, and it's enough to take it out.
Hell yeah.
Woo. He shoots it. He aims carefully, and he hears you with the, when in doubt, shoot it in the mouth. All right. And he pulls the trigger, and it just like breaks through its teeth, leaving a hole and exiting through the backside of the skull.
God damn.
And he drops this thing. I forgot how low that thing's health was.
Like my boy.
I did it. Fuck yeah. Pirate life for me.
Hell yeah, another kill under the belt, boy.
And it's Tonga's turn.
Alright. I'm going to. How many are left?
There's just the two on either side of Akisu.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna make my. Let's see. So both of them are good. I'll get behind this one, and I'll make my 2 attacks. Well, is this one's been hurt, right?
Yeah, it has.
Okay. Bonus action branding smite.
Ooh.
It's gonna drop my blur, but that's okay.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and so what does this do? Deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Do it up. All you gotta do is hit. 'Cause damage like that will probably kill it.
Uh, 13?
13 hits.
Okay. That is 7 shockblade damage plus 2d6.
How do you want to do it?
The blade lights up. I kind of just go, stay down. And then, can I move? I probably can.
Move during a attack?
Yeah.
For cinematic purposes, sure.
Okay. It's like, because I mean, it's only like another 5 feet, right? 5-10 feet.
Yeah, this is the grand finisher for this one.
So like, okay, so as I killed this one and I consumed the energy from the brand, I kind of turned to the other one with my extra attack. And I kind of just like, I want to like throw my sword.
All right, because like you have that bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Roll to hit.
Since I am 15 feet, I'll just throw it.
Now, I will say, given angles, you're gonna have you'd have to move a little bit just to get a more clear shot, like right there.
Okay, yeah. I kind of like take 2 steps to the side. I'm like, Aki, duck. Like that.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So You do that. Roll to hit.
That's a 14.
That hits.
A
Roll for damage.
8.
All right.
Throw a
Nice.
sword, like, clears it in the chest.
And it's just like it sticks there, arcing out. This thing is purely enraged. And next up is good boy Big Joe, and he rushes forward and pounces on this thing. That hits. And that hits. For a total of... Yeah, so as you do that, it's distracted for a brief moment, and Big Joe leaps on top of it and just rips right into its neck.
Damn.
Ending the combat right there.
I walk
I'm
over.
gonna give Big Joe a
Pull my
big
sword
pat
out.
on the head.
He starts
Tell him to get the boy.
he starts thumping his foot, just... Oh, those things are big.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna immediately like pull out a carving knife. Let's get to work. We can get out of this.
We're eating bear rabbit stew tonight.
I kind of turn. Everyone okay? Let the Akitu look to Rory.
I'm okay. I have like 2 little treats that Tama made. Can I eat them a bit more?
Yeah.
10 page.
How much?
I just have to roll. I think it's a D8 plus 9.
I got 2 of them.
You gotta give Akisu credit. For a captain, she's out there on the front line. She don't let people do her dirty work.
Nope.
That's 7 temp HP.
For both?
You can only do one at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, because temp HP.
Okay.
That's still pretty decent.
Yeah, more than I had last month.
All right. Jenkins just kind of examines the ducky sword. This is kind of nice, Captain. Where'd you get a piece like this?
The island that we're going to is actually where I got it from.
Ah.
It's from the, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, the Thai man pirate.
Oh, yeah. Those
He stole it
blokes.
from him.
Say what you want about old Captain Ty, man. Not a bad sword. Albeit a little goofy. But... Yeah, flicks it with his
Yeah, I
tail.
saw the purple duckies on it and I was like, I gotta have it.
Gotta add that to his sheet.
Yeah, and I was like, you can keep that sword. I wasn't gonna use it.
Oh, thank you, Captain. I'm gonna just list it as Ducky Sword.
So, do I have to roll like a checker investigation or something?
Survival.
Survive. Can I use my
What?
my cook's utensils for
Yeah.
bonus?
You know what? You can either do survival or you could do your cook's utensils.
I can do it. It's fine. 15.
All right. You managed to skin them effectively.
Nice. What do I get from?
You get, I would say each one gives you about 10 rations worth of meat.
Damn. Okay.
So, like, given the size of the ship, 1 lapin is 1 meal.
Gotcha. We're set on rations. Anything interesting for claws, bones, anything like that?
They do have pretty sizable claws.
Yeah, I'll definitely take like claws or teeth or anything like that. I kind of like, as I'm cutting away like the meat slices, I toss one to Big Joe.
Big Joe is loving it. As you kind of cut and work your way through them, you find that these are skinnier than the usual lapin that you've, from what you understand. Do you investigate?
Yeah.
All right. Give me an investigation check or a survival check.
Yeah.
5.
You, as you're kind of working your way through, you kind of get through some of the organs. You notice that the stomach's a little flappy.
Like they're like starving?
You're not sure. There's just nothing in it.
Interesting. I'm kind of like examining the body, and I'm like, Snyder, come over here for a second. Does this seem like maybe these Wapin haven't eaten in a long time? I think they should be a little bit bigger than they are.
I kind of kneel down and kind of press my hand into the fur to try and see if I can feel any ribs.
Yeah.
You're
You
like,
can
"Yep,
do
I'm
either a
not-
survival or a medicine check.
Let's do a medicine. Nine. God fucking damn it.
Your hands are a little shivery from all the cold, but even in that state, you can still tell that these things, they haven't. It's must have been a while since they've had a meal.
That's why they're so angry.
Judging by what I can feel, it seems like they haven't eaten for like 3 or more weeks or so.
I love how matter of fact he is.
Like these motherfuckers were starving.
I mean, I imagine with all the changes in the area, it's probably fucking up, the like wildlife a little bit.
Right? Such an intense change in the weather can definitely drive off, certain species, food sources, especially if they're ones that like to stick around in warmer climates.
Yeah, are these like native to this area? Are they like
They
supposed?
are.
How did they get here?
Lapins actually could. Chibi and Tonga would. Actually, everyone give me a either a nature or a history check.
Yeah. 15.
20, dirty 20.
All right.
17.
All right. So most of you know this, that Lapins are widely known for living in mountainous, cold climate areas.
What?
And there were mountains on the island.
Okay.
What? Am I supposed to roll, Orion?
Yeah, you were fair to roll, and you got as good a roll as everybody else. So y'all basically know the same thing, that Lapins are indigenous to cold mountainous areas.
Right.
And they usually don't come down this far.
They're quite a ways offshore.
You're probably looking for food.
Yep.
Can I ask about the ship?
Oh, what was that?
Can I call the ship?
Is there a transponder snail on the ship? Because I know Tonga has one. You gave one to.
Yeah, I think either Gordy or Tilda will have one.
Because I know you guys have 3 of them at least. Well, for the sake of
I
argument,
don't have one.
We'll say you gave one to them.
Yeah.
Always trying to keep one with the ship. Is why wouldn't you? Yeah, you can call the ship.
I can also have my familiar like fly back and like grab him too.
Just have a familiar carrying a snail.
I mean the mace. I mean.
All right. So
He's just like chilling, and then your familiar just comes and picks him up.
and the snail picks up. Hello, Captain.
Hey, is Mason there?
You're talking about the new guy, right? Hey,
Yep.
Mason. I told you my name is not Mason. Whatever. Captain wants to talk to you. Hello.
Hey, Mason. How about you want to like come on this adventure with us?
In this weather?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No. It's cold. I've spent the past 300 years wrapped in nothing but cold, dark, and wet.
But you got clothes now.
I'm going to stay here and enjoy the warm, dry, and bright.
But you said I could wield you, and I'm not wielding you right now. So what are you good for?
Tell you what. You come back here and bring me with you.
All right.
Very good. I'll enjoy the warmth while I have it.
I kind of look doctor too. I'm gonna send my familiar to go get him.
You just hear a click.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
I'm gonna like look at my familiar. Go get the mace.
Tonga, is your familiar able to carry a mace?
He could try.
He could certainly try. I don't think he'd carry it that far, though.
A struggling mace at that.
You could carry him half the way and then like be like, all right, walk your fucking ass.
Are we able to end here? Because I gotta get ready for work.
Yeah, we can end here, and it's as good a time as any because with the XP earned from that, and me just being gracious and giving XP for some of the stuff that you guys do outside of combat, that's 200 XP for everybody.
So that's what you're telling me.
That looks like a level up to me.
That's not a level up for me.
If it's not a level up for Akisu, I'll give you a little extra XP.
Alright.
It's not for me either. I need 50 more.
Okay, everyone levels up. I'm not gonna be that guy because I'll have to deal with leveling everyone up in between sessions, and it'll be easier to just do it for everyone.
Yeah, I literally would have needed 25 more points.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll go with that, and that also puts everyone on the same track.
Yeah.
Is this the level we get to raise our stats?
No.
Okay.
It does make everyone level 5.
Huh?
Everyone's level 5.
Yep. Roll my D8 for my hit die.
How do I change it?
So you press the little gear in the top left of your thing.
Yes.
And you go to your features, and then your class, you level it up to 5.
All right. And with that being said, we'll close things out here. And thanks to everyone who's been keeping up with us all this time. Definitely appreciate it. And y'all can check us out more on the YouTubes and other places. Because we do that stuff.
And another emanation.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my sleep is like it's changing.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on this wild D&D adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did, and if you're itching for more One Piece D&D or Nerd Militia chaos, make sure to hit up our YouTube channel for all the latest shenanigans. Stay connected with us on Twitter at TheNerdMilitia0 for all the spicy updates, and if you're feeling generous or just want to keep us caffeinated, swing by our Linktree and Patreon. Your support keeps the madness going. Until next time, adventurers, stay nerdy, stay awesome.